Morning, everybody. I want to talk a little bit this morning about dealing with uncertainty in our lives. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to say this morning, and then I realized I wrote it in my gratitude journal. So I'm just going to read that because that probably says it better than I can just ad lib. So this was my entry from yesterday. And if you're starting a gratitude journal and you're maybe struggling with how to do it, here's at least an example of what mine looks like. So this is an entry from yesterday. I said, "Today I'm grateful for God's sovereignty in my life, that even in times of uncertainty, I have faith and trust in God, that I have hope that is found in Jesus." It used to give me a tremendous amount of anxiety when I encountered uncertainty in my life. I would feel like I needed to know everything that could possibly go wrong so that I could have a plan for it, foolishly thinking that I could ever possibly have every angle covered. The longer I live, the more I realize that life is full of uncertainty, and that's not a bad thing. Realizing that we can't control everything and that things will rarely go as planned helps us to rely on and trust the only one who truly is in control and is never surprised. It is very comforting to know that I don't have to have it all figured out, and I don't have to have a plan to save myself in every situation. I need to simply continually focus on doing God's will. And that pretty much sums it up. And there's a proverb that speaks to this too. It's Proverbs 16:9, and it says this: "In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." That certainly doesn't mean not to plan. We are created to be creators. We are made in God's image. God is obviously a creative being, and He's created us as creative beings. So it's not that we shouldn't plan. It's not that we shouldn't have strategy, that we shouldn't have goals. God wants us to have those things, but He also wants us to trust Him. And so when we are going through our life and we're planning and we're trying to achieve things and things don't go the way that we want them to go, we also can trust that He's there, He's in control of things, and that as long as we are seeking after doing His will in our lives, we can have that comfort and we don't need to have it all figured out.